guys, welcome back to my channel. I have done cash stuffing on and off for the last 3 or 4 years, and I've decided to go back to basics and completely start from scratch. I set myself some new financial goals that I want to aim towards over the next 18 months to 2 years, and navigating this cost of living crisis is just becoming more and more difficult. So I'm hoping if I go back to basics and go back to using cash rather than online spending, it's going to make tracking my budget and my spending much easier. So we are literally starting from scratch today. I've got some coppers and silver that I'm going to recount and restart my penny savings challenge. I've got a little bit of change already from shopping this month. I've just taken the money out of the bank to cash stuff for the month, so let's get into it. I'm going to do a video on these two and recount those to get the savings challenge going. So I'll do that in a separate video, and I'm glad to have Ask My Lady back in my life. If you know, you know. So these are the binders that I'm working with. This pink binder was my savings challenge, which I kind of started but didn't really get very far with. But I really like the cards I created, so I'm going to probably try and these are the two binders that I'm working with. This pink one is my savings challenges. So I made a start on these a year or so ago, and I really liked the cards I created. So I'll probably pick some of these up at some point. I'm not sure which ones yet, but I'll probably just keep those and colour them over if I decide to continue with them. And then obviously there's a penny savings challenge at the back, so that's probably going to be for my savings challenges. And then this is my gorgeous snow day binder from Budget with Ira, which is going to have all my sinking funds in. My sinking funds I'm working with are service charge, MOT and car service, boiler service, birthday savings, Christmas savings, emergency fund, and then there's a miscellaneous binder there. So that's kind of what I'm working with. I have got some spare binders upstairs, so I can always add some more in as I go if I need to. So I'll just start with counting the money. There should be 425 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 4, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's what we're working with for June. And then I've already got some change. So I'll probably just take the big coins out of here and then use that towards groceries for the month, and then at the end of each week I'll see what's left and decide to put that in which savings challenge, and we'll see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, say £12, and then the rest can go in the change pot. Okay, so £425 in notes and £12 in coins. Let's see how I'm going to divide these up this month. This is my other binder I completely forgot about before. I feel a bit unorganised. This has all been a bit of a spare of the minute decision, so you'll have to bear with me. Hopefully in the coming weeks everything will move a bit slicker, but in here I've got my weekly kind of month to month spending, I suppose. So money for groceries, petrol, any spending, any eating out, and then haircuts and clothes and fun budget. Now those last three I kind of put with my day-to-day monthly spending because they're kind of ad hoc and come up sort of now and then. So I'm going to keep those in there at the moment, and then my sinking pots for my annual stuff will be in here. Okay, so starting with my first binder, I'm going to start with groceries. Now I have already done my first shop for the month, which I've done in a separate video, so you can go and check that out. But I basically spent £62, so my remaining amount for the month is going to be 170. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 20, 40, 60, 170. So that's 170 for groceries. Petrol, I'm going to need a little bit more than normal this month because I've got some lot of doctor's appointments and things coming up. So that's going to be 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's petrol. I do have a sinking fund in my online bank for parking because I find a lot of places don't take cash now, and you have to pay by card through apps. So I've put £10 in for the month on my online bank. Spending money is getting nothing this month because I just need to see how this budget is going to land and really try and have a no spend June. So nothing for eating out either. And then haircuts, we just had haircuts, so we don't have anything to put in for this month. So clothes, there's no clothes budget this month. And then fun budget is getting nothing either. I am going to a bottomless brunch this month, but that's already been paid for, so I shouldn't need too much spending money for that. And then moving on to my other sinking funds. So service charge is what I have to pay for the estate that I live on. So I don't know why, but I just tend to do that online. I don't tend to take the money out for that. I might start doing it. I do have an envelope for it, so I could get it out of the bank, but for now I haven't got that. So moving on, MOT is going to get 65. We're already heading into June and I haven't started my MOT pot yet, so that's why that's getting a bit more than normal. Boiler service is going to get 10. That's overdue, but I want to just try and save up in a sensible way so that I'm not having the big outlay all in one go. Birthday is going to get 10. Again, I haven't got anything else saved for birthday, and the same for Christmas. That is also going to get 10. Nothing for emergency fund at the moment. I'm going to see if I've got anything left at the end of the month for that. PPP, now I use the Pretty Perfect Planner diary and meal planner, which you'll see in my other videos, so I need to save up to replace that for the 2027 diary that comes out later this year, and my meal planner will run out at the end of the year, so I need £10 a month to save for that. So this is the 2026 Pretty Perfect Planner, which is amazing. Check it out if you're looking for a good planner. And then my meal planner. So you'll see these in other videos as I do meal prep and plan for the week. So I'm going to put £10 in here. So I might do that with coins because we've got the zipper. So that's £10 in there. And then I'm planning to move house in 2028, hopefully. So I need to start saving up for conveyancing and solicitors fees for that. So I'm going to try and save £40 a month for that. So I'm going to take 40. I don't have an envelope for it just now, so I'll just put it in this miscellaneous. So that leaves me £40 left. I think what I'm going to do with this is put £20 back in groceries because I can use that towards cat food, and then the other 20 I'll put in emergency. So that's 20 going in emergency. And then the final 20 back into groceries, and I'll just need to try and remember that £20 of that is for cat food. And then that leaves £2 coins, so I'm going to put that in my pot in case I need to like buy milk or a loaf of bread, etc. throughout the week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if it's a bit disjointed. This is my first one getting back to cash stuffing, so hopefully it will get a bit smoother as time goes on. I'm really hoping to grow my channel, so if you've enjoyed the video, I'd be really grateful if you could give me a like or a follow, or let me know if you've got any comments on how you would budget, or if you've got any tips or advice. I'd be really grateful. And if you made it to the end of the video, thanks so much. Pop a pineapple in the comments, let me know. I'll see you on the next one.